Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to F-Zero X. Another episode, another Master Cup that is going to be covered. Because of the way Master works, I thought it was suiting to actually do all of them in separate episodes. So you can kind of calculate how many episodes there's still left to do. Today is once again going to be just one cup. It takes more than enough time here on Master. We are going to enter the King Cup again. Slowly, yet surely, this game actually becomes completed more and more. 2 cups have the maximum of 4 crosses. Let's go add a third one to that fray. And unlike last time, and the time before that, we are actually going to pick an entirely new machine again. I was forced to actually play with 2 of my time attack machines too in order to fill out the roster entirely. But there are 5 machines we still have to play. And 5 more cups we also still have to play. There are 2 machines in this game that I've been calling brothers because they are kinda related to each other, you might say. The first one is up today. The Mighty Typhoon, start number 27. Piloted by Drag. It's actually the first of 2 machines who are brothers of each other. Their pilots are not per se. But the story of Drag is actually the fact that he's a big F-Zero fan. A lot of people are. But he's not per se an F-Zero pilot. But due to chance, he actually found himself an abandoned machine at some point. In fact, 2 machines. The Mighty Typhoon and the Mighty Hurricane. And in order to find their owners, they've actually decided to enter the F-Zero Grand Prix. So the biggest F-Zero fan in history has become a pilot. He's able to drive F-Zero for himself now. It's a pretty good little side story, I think. He's a big friend of Roger Buster. That's the reason why he picked him to drive the other machine. But Roger Buster also has his own story, so more on him later. I'll probably pick him next time. But these 2 are actually the closest of friends. And therefore, the Mighty Hurricane and the Mighty Typhoon are brother machines. They also feel very similar, in all honesty. The Mighty Typhoon has a little bit less control, it slips out a little bit easier, but is also a little bit lighter and has a better booster. But besides that, the Mighty Hurricane and Mighty Typhoon feel really similar. Even more so in F-Zero GX, I feel. Here, there's a little bit more of a difference, I feel. But they don't just look similar, they also feel similar. But enough about the story of the machines and the pilots. What I'm curious about is if Firefield Zig-Zag jump is still a death track here on Master. It requires a little bit more work because being really far in front of the computer players is of course a lot more difficult. But still possible. It looks like plenty of people fell off again, indeed. But not quite everybody. But I do love the fact that my best friend, Roger Buster, was the best of the computer players who still survived. 9 people finished here. Good score. Means 21. We're driving way too fast again. After losing once in the Jack Cup and losing twice in the Queen Cup, I feel I have lost enough during my Master playthrough, so from this point on, I'm going to try to win every single track. Which is not going to be easy, because Wavy Road is indeed another pretty difficult track to win on Master. This is also a track where you can get hindered by the computer players quite easily, therefore breaking your speed, making it really difficult to catch up with the leader again. Double tapping is your friend here. Okay, that went pretty decently. 11th place. At least if John wants to stay behind me. Oh, not fair. Why are you guys going so fast here? There's no boosters here. Oh. Yeah, seeing noses actually touching your rear, that's something that happens a lot on Master. Especially when you're not boosting yourself. Okay, I think that really had to hurt. It was a pretty big punch. It wasn't even a deliberate one. yeah, to finish that story. Computer players have a tendency to go really fast on Master, especially when you're not boosting yourself. And if they actually are in the same line as you, they bump into you from behind really hard. It can also give pretty funny situations sometimes. At least it looks like this track is also going to be successful. And this is a track where I can also remember sometimes losing because of the computer players being a little bit too much of a hindrance. But not today. Here we go. 29 seconds flat, that final lap. Also interesting. But we win. That's the most important thing. Still 100%. 2 out of 2. And Antonio got hit really hard here, so... he's going to be the only one to retire this time around. But since he did finish in Firefield, there's no people with no points. Oh, interesting. The 2 Falcons are my rivals. Captain Falcon in 2nd, Blood Falcon in 3rd. And I can remember actually promising at some point not to allow Captain Falcon to get on the podium. Does this mean I actually have to go hunting for him? I don't think I have time for that on Master. Each player's a little bit too difficult for that. Just going to have to assume Captain Falcon will fall off on his own. That is something people do a lot here, as you can see. Only the first lap, and already more than half of the playing field is out of the race. Awesome. Let's jump. There we go. And that should put me in the lead. Optiman's a little bit in front of the rest. But I'm going way faster than him. So here we go. Unfortunately, because of the big crowd being gone, we're not going to see a whole lot more people falling out. But the first lap actually... No, way too many wreckages here. Hey, don't you attack me! I'm only allowed to attack you guys. Oh, you're Falcon, you still here? I don't see the other Falcon, so... Blood Falcon did probably fall out. Oh, we're at 11 now, so... Somebody else fell out. Oh, oops. I just wanted to brake, not change the camera. It looks like we are in the lead, and therefore with this final jump, we can even easily win. Falcon was still here. Sector Beta, double somersault. Last time we've seen that track. Plenty of people are out again. Poor guys. The later we get in all of these cups, the more computer players fall out. And that is something mostly the DD2 Cup actually proves. But we're not quite there yet. On the King Cup it's also already possible for hordes of computer players to fall off the track. Time for Red Canyon 2 for the last time. The track that definitely did not go as planned on time attack. A track that I lost really badly against the Staff Ghost, and therefore proving this is definitely not my favorite track in this game. I consider myself really bad at this track. Computer players should still be able to actually beat. Unlike the Staff Ghost, these guys actually usually don't jump in... Oh, Falcon! Hit the wrong Falcon! I saw him in the corner of my eye to the left. Blood Falcon was also there. And I only hit him. Oh, here he is. I can't hit you here because I still need to jump. Otherwise I'm probably never going to see the leaders again. And winning is a little bit more important than actually killing Falcons. I've already killed one Falcon today. Skull, final one. Yeah, we're in the lead. Oh, +0. Apparently me and the Skull went over the finish line exactly at the same time. Got the same track time at that point. One jump later, and the difference is actually really great. 3 seconds. This track is done. Easy victory. Unlike against the staff ghost. There, something different happened. Captain Falcon not in the top 6. Roger Buster is. So at least that I can agree with. Where is Captain Falcon? Well, not here. Here we only find Blood Falcon. Poor guy. Let's go see where he is. Probably still in second place. Yeah. 40 points of a difference even, so he's probably going to stay in second place if I don't do anything. And Whitelands 2 Half-Pipe is actually a really suited track for that. Because of my double tapping strats, I usually also end up taking a couple of computer players with me, if you know what I mean. There goes one. There goes 2. 3, 4. Is there room for one more? Oh, Jody Summer's going really fast. If we can get Octoman. No. And I even end up killing myself. Oh, I wanted to have that 5th star. So badly that I actually took a little bit too much risk. I tried to notch Octoman while past him. Apparently that was not worth the effort. Let's try that again. Let's see if you can get Falcon while passing through this time around. Oh! Whoops! I can't even get past the first lap now. But don't worry, this is the final time I will take any chances. If I end up getting my final stock, then of course I'm not going to be stupid and take too many chances. Whoa! That was a good one. And that one was definitely worth it. It was really messy what happened there. Let's go. Not playing around. Still try to get Octoman or Jody Summer at least. There we go. This is so much fun. I would like to try again if you don't mind. I'm also getting the feeling that this machine is not really suited for these double tap turns. The mighty Typhoon is a little bit sensitive while double tapping, I noticed. So. Oh, I saw Falcon. I saw Falcon falling. So this time around I definitely need to make sure I stay alive. Just try to hold back a little bit more. Also actually making this track a little bit more interesting for the first time. But I also like to kill James if you don't mind. Oh, me and rifle killings. It has been a story all my life. Hey Octoman, me trying to kill you has killed me twice already. One more lap. No! And this time around I actually tried to go to reach the finish, finally. Apparently I'm not allowed. First game over of this project, coming up. Yeah, I can't take any risks anymore now. So. I still end up killing someone. I'll just focus on doing regular double taps on the inside of the turns, therefore limiting my double tap speed a little bit. But I will not go on the outer edges anymore. Of course, that is too much of a risk. That will actually mean game over this time around if I do. And if you have not noticed, this is a 100% Let's Play and therefore in the end need to actually reach the end of the Grand Prix and therefore game overing is not an option. Hey, and who knows? I might have actually game overed already during this Let's Play, however, because of it being a game over I did not show that off. Perhaps that has already happened. You guys wouldn't know. But no, I'm going to be honest here, I actually did not game over yet in the Let's Play, so there are no retakes in the Grand Prix, they're all still first try. If I did, I of course would have shown that off. I would show off my successful attempt in reaching a gold trophy in the Grand Prix. And at the end, of course, input the blooper section of showing off my game overing. That would be way too funny to actually not show off, so... It's something I wouldn't have done. But the reason you have not seen anything like that before is because it simply hasn't happened yet. No game overs. However, I am getting really close now, so... If I indeed end up game overing here on Mute City 3, you will be watching a different run of me going through the King Cup on Master, and in the end showing off a blooper section where I screw around on Whiteland 2 way too much. And of course my final death here on Mute City 3. That is something I'd like to try to prevent. Even though it would be really funny, I also don't have all the time in the world, so having to record this cup again is something I don't feel like doing. I actually like to go for a one-taker here. Even though I have retired 4 times by now. I only get 2 extra stock officially on Master, but because of me getting 5 stars a couple of times, I did get extra lives in the meantime, so... If the extra life system wasn't a thing in this game, then I indeed would have game overed already by this point. So far, this is going fine. Jumps of Doom, computer players are not able to keep up with me. They never do, so I'm not surprised. Just need to make sure I stay alive, need to reach that finish line. Otherwise, all of this won't matter. 8 seconds of a difference against master computer players. That is funny to see. There we go. Took quite the effort, because playing around on Whitelands 2 was way too fun today. And also because I'm feeling that the Mighty Typhoon is not per se the best machine to start double tapping through the half-pipe. It's a little bit too sensitive for that, and therefore a couple of mistakes happened here and there. But in the end, no game overs, but that's the most important thing. End result. Third place goes to James. Second place to Captain Falcon, finally. He's allowed to do so. The moment I said he's not allowed to reach the podium, that was a joke of course. He's allowed to reach the podium. And today he was finally able to do so. But more importantly, I am still the one in first place. Finishing off King Cup definitively. Even here on the final difficulty. And we also get the first Grand Prix race on Master where I win all of the tracks. Undefeated champion. Even though you might say on Whitelands 2 I officially lost because I did retire a lot there, so... But as the player, I am allowed to retry. And still ended up getting first place in my final retry. Awesome race. With a lot of laughs again. And also success, because gold trophy gotten. Next time is going to be the Joker Cup. Also a pretty interesting cup. In the regular game, the final true cup, you might say. But of course not the finale of the project. I will see you folks then. First a little bit of dialogue. I won! I can't believe it! From F-Zero fan to F-Zero champion. And that is how things can go in life. Thank you, Drag. Next time we will see the little brother of this machine. With Roger Buster. Thank you for watching. And Treecks out.